Hi guys, it's Chris with City Your Homestead and
me. Dumb.
So tonight's an easy dinner, even though I got a whole countertop full of stuff. So what we're gonna do, we figured we want to do fish and chips, and we didn't want to waste two things of oil. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fry the chips up first while we're mixing everything together. So you can put those in there, but be careful. Don't just throw them all in there. Respect the oil.
Not really frozen, so it should be horribly bad.
Well, it's hot, so it could be horribly bad. Alright, so while he does that, I got a recipe for some fish batter. And I'm actually going to cut it in half because we don't have 4 pounds of fish. So, what we're going to do, if I could see my recipe, would be wonderful. We're going to cut it right in half. So, instead of 2 cups of flour, we're going to use 1. And we probably don't need all this, but then I'd have to really think about how to break it down. That's too much thinking for me. Can you put that back in the pantry so it takes up less room? Good deal.
So you don't have to walk around it more?
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay.
So then we need a tablespoon of sugar, so that would be half a tablespoon. Alright. And then we need, for this not to keep falling over, we ordered a new tripod, and it's worse than this one, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't like it any more than the other one.
It's crazy, crazy. And then it calls for a teaspoon of baking powder. So we're going to do a half a teaspoon. And those are those fries that we got at the not Amish store.
The non-Amish store?
Yeah. And we need a 1/4 teaspoon, so we need 1/8 of garlic powder. And this only goes down to 1/4, so we'll have to do half of that. Alright. And then we need, oh, I need onion powder up there, if you would, please.
Oh, we don't have any of that.
And then it says half a teaspoon of paprika. So we want to do 1/4. Oh, you know what?
Try to challenge my fat fingers.
I got the wrong paprika.
Did you get the
Must be, no, I got the new one I had never opened.
Oh.
And then we need 1/8 of a teaspoon of onion powder. I wonder why that doesn't go down to 1/8. And
your other spoons don't do that either.
yeah, they do. Some of them do. A teaspoon of salt. Some of them do.
Really? When to go on? There you go.
Okay, so now we're going to whisk this together. And there's our dry mixture. And we're going to use a cup of milk, because it asks for 2. We'll be able to get some of this out of the way so that I can actually work. Here you go, you want to put that away too? And then we need 1 egg.
You take that out of your bowl?
Yep. I did. I did. Alright, and we're going to get that mixed together where there's no clumps in it. He's going to start finishing frying up these, and then we'll be back where we can start our fish. Alright, so while he's still frying up the French fries, we're going to open up a can of my mac and cheese, and we're going to have that with dinner.
That one's from 21 too.
I know.
Still smells good.
Oops. And then we're going to throw that into the microwave. Look at that. Oh, smell it.
I could smell it. Really.
That smells good. Alright.
Why'd you put that back in?
You stick that in the microwave, but don't turn it on yet. Because I don't like how it turns brown on the top.
Oh.
So I was just taking the little brown section off on the top.
Alright.
Not that it's bad, it's just the little brown. No, not yet. Don't start it yet.
You don't want to nuke it right now. You just want to get it out of the way.
Yes. Yes. Now, we also need some tartar sauce. So I'm going to take a little bit of this Duke's. Maybe just a little bit more, you think? That should be good. I love tartar sauce. Lots of it. And this is my...
like to smother your fish. That's what you like doing.
I do. And then I can't believe I just did that.
Fish with relish, I swear.
I know, right? I'm going to do a couple Rebel recipes this week. Tom just went down and got my stuff for it. You guys have been requesting a couple of these ones that I've done. And so I'm going to do them this week. Tom went down and got me a whole bunch of jars, didn't you?
Yep. 14 of them.
21 altogether get brought up to pints too, didn't you?
8.
8.
So it says 8 pints.
I need 8 pints and 14 quarts.
Yep, that's what I got you.
Oh, good. Alrighty. So.
I read my instructions.
I give him a big old list of stuff to bring up. And then he brings it up in crates and stuff. So, we will finish those potatoes up. They're just about done. And then we're going to come back and start the fish. Alright, so now, Tom, you might want to get closer, honey.
Get closer to the stove. Closer to the stove.
We're using big pieces of fish. So, you're going to dip it in the batter and get it started.
Oh.
I'm going to get all the pieces out here for you.
Uh-oh.
You can do that part with your finger.
Well, then I get all gooey.
Well, it's not going to stay on there if you do that. You already broke one of the pieces off of it.
Yes, I did. So I said, oh. You heard me say, oh, didn't you? There's a reason for that.
Put it up here. Whoops, sorry. I did not mean to do that. Did I get you?
No, but I made sure you didn't. You got quick reflexes for an old man. Yeah. I like that. Huh?
That's fine.
See how quick I move? Like, boom! Like that. Look at grease lightning.
I'm going to try this little piece.
Yeah. Feels good.
Yes, I made a mess. Alright, he's going to check after the fish here in just a minute. I'm going to wash my hands. Since you didn't get messy.
That was the whole plan.
Oh, was it now? Why does that not surprise me?
Yeah, to make myself look stupid. So
Oh my.
I just put it out there, you know.
See what he does, you guys?
Fooled you again. You're what falls for it, not me.
Right?
You can't give me that look like Dad used to, like, and then all of a sudden, you know, it's like, okay, that ain't gonna work very well.
All right, we're gonna put tartar sauce on all the buns. I have been hungry for a fillet of fish, so since we're trying to clean out the freezer, and I seen that bigger piece fish there, I was like, guess what we're having?
McDonald's tastes like crap.
Well, they've gotten to be so expensive.
Oh, no.
It's crazy.
$12 for one
I
fish
know.
sandwich.
It's crazy. All right, so we're gonna cook that about 4 minutes on that side, and then we're gonna flip it over.
My tongs away.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, my foot split my teeth. Oh, see, I like them better anyway.
You didn't like the pink ones?
No, they don't suit me very well.
Whatever. Good thing we haven't mopped the floor yet today.
You could have been over there.
Alright, so we gotta let it cook about 4 minutes on each side, and then we'll flip it over and be back. Alrighty, so we got the mac and cheese already on the table. Now we're gonna pull this out. That handle's gonna be very, very hot.
Look at that. That's so tartar sauce, put some malt vinegar in that.
You know, they had some malt vinegar at that Amish store the other day,
Did they?
and I thought about getting it, but I didn't.
You could have like 8 salt fish and chips.
Yeah, I could have, couldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
That would have been good.
Yeah.
Alright, so now, so we can make it like the McDonald's one, we're going to take, and we're going to put the fish on the buns. Somebody's knocking at the door.
Let's see that.
And that little piece that fell off we'll put in his lunch. Alrighty, and then we're going to put cheese on top of that so it can start to melt. That's our neighbor returning my plate bowl from the soup last night. And then let's put the tartar top of it. Alrighty, so there is dinner. We're gonna get to the table and we're gonna have dinner. Alrighty, Tom. There's dinner.
Decisions. Let's see. Let's try this one.
You're weird. My son, if you seen somebody looked over sideways, that was my son. I was like, I knew Jimmy was at the door, and then I looked in my camera, and I'm like, God, that looked like Bug. And it was. Bug is Christopher, by the way. That's my oldest. He came over to get something that Mama gave him. So how was your fries?
Nice and crunchy.
You got mess on your lip, too, but that's okay. Try your mac and cheese. You stop. So what do you think?
I could eat on later, man.
Was it as good as McDonald's?
Well, McDonald's gives you fish sticks anymore for fish, so
So do you think ours is better?
absolutely.
Alrighty. So, you have one left for work tomorrow and some french fries, and I gave you my mac and cheese. You're having one heck of a lunch tomorrow.
I'm gonna be spoiled again.
I know, that's typical.
That's what Kevin says. You're spoiled. Holy crap, you're spoiled. My wife don't spoil me like that, he said.
I think Jimmy came down right around dinner time thinking he was going to get something. That's the second time
I
he's
think
done
you're
that.
right. He did do that. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that.
Alrighty. Well, we're going to let the man eat. You guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing, and goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, what?
Boy, don't make me smack you.
Oh, bye, Tom.
You guys have a great night.